Hello and welcome. Today we're going to talk about the one mindset framework, spiritual operating system that you can adopt that will completely change the way you approach business and really the way that you run your life. This one is super important, so make sure that you stick around. If you are returning to my channel, welcome back. I'm so glad you came back. If you're new around here, hello and welcome. My name is Cera. I'm a certified life and business coach. I help heart-centered service providers, creatives, and spiritual practitioners break out of the overworking, under-earning trap and stop trading time for money by building scalable, profitable, soul-aligned businesses. So if that sounds like heck yes, that's what I want, make sure you smash that subscribe button. Give me a comment too. Tell me where you're from, what you do. Tell me a little bit about your business. I love getting to know everybody in the comments. So this one mindset, this one framework, this operating system, and I call it an operating system because it really is that. It's a framework that when we understand it, it changes the way that we act. And when we change the way that we act, we change the results that we're getting. We change the material conditions of our lives. And this is shifting into be, do, have, instead of have, do, be. If you've heard this before, awesome. This will be a great refresher for you. But if you've never heard it before, this can change everything. A lot of people are operating, their operating system is have, do, be. As in, if I had more money, then I would do things differently, right? If I had more money, then I'd hire a coach and then I would be successful. If I had more clients, then I would hire an assistant and then I would be able to focus more on doing revenue generating activities in my business. If I had more help, then I would be doing different things in my day-to-day, and then I would be making more money, right? It all comes from if I had these things right now, I would behave differently. And if I was behaving differently, then I would be a different kind of person. And this is how most people live their lives, and it's backwards. Let me rephrase that. It's fine if you never want anything to change. It's fine if what you have now is all you ever want, and how you are now is exactly who you want to be, and the things that you're doing now are exactly what you want to do. If those are your circumstances, it's fine. But if you are a person who loves growing, if you are a person with big goals, if you're a person who wants to be somewhere else that's different from where you are right now, then this operating system will not get you there. What we need to be focused on instead is operating from be, do, have. If I was the kind of person who was successful no matter what, then I would hire a coach to help me get to the next level, and then I would have the results that I'm looking for. If I was the type of leader who took bold, decisive action, then I would recognize that right now my current workload is not allowing my business to expand, and I would hire help before I felt ready, and that would allow me to have the scaling results that I'm looking for in my business. If I was the kind of person who felt like I was constantly abundant and provided for financially, then I would go out to dinner with my friends on Friday night and not worry about the bill. And if I do that, then I'm going to have a night that is going to allow me to network and connect with people and reinforce my feeling that I'm an abundant person who's always taken care of. So we start with, who do I want to be? What kind of person do I want to be? And we can reverse engineer that by looking at the way that we currently operate from have, do, be. Okay, if I just had this, then I would do this. Well, what do you think that's going to get you? If I had more money, then I'd hire a coach. Well, who would you be at the end of that coaching? Oh, I believe I would be the kind of person who has a successful business. Great, let's back that up. If you were the kind of person who had a successful business right now, what would you do? And if you did that, what is the likelihood that you will have different results? This might seem simplistic, but it genuinely changes everything. because it asks us to stop operating from what we have in our current reality, what we have right now, and acting like what we have right now is all that's possible, and shift instead to making our choices from identity. Who do I need to be? Who do I want to be? What is my ideal version of self? What's an archetype that I can call on? Who do I need to be? And once we can really break down what that person is, right? What is the successful business owner version of myself like? How do they make decisions? How do they invest? How do they choose? What do they do every day? You can really break this down. Who do I need to be? And then what would that person do? And then what is the likelihood that if I did the things that are on this list, my physical reality would change? And it's almost impossible to have no change when you operate this way. It is almost impossible to change the way that you're being and the things that you're doing and not get results. Our current results, the amount of money we're making, the clients that we're attracting, the results that we're achieving in every area of our life, whether it's the results that we're achieving with our fitness, the results that we're getting in romantic relationships, the things that we're seeing happen in our business, no matter what it is that's happening, the money in our bank account, all of it is a result of the things you've been doing and the things you've been believing about who you are, the ways that you've been being up until this point. Your current reality is the results of who you've been being and what you've been doing. And when we can really own that and sit with that and say, okay, there are some good things about my current reality, and there are some things I'd like to change. If I really look at everything I have now as the results of the person I've been being and the things that I've been doing, the person that I've been being, my self-concept, the things that I believe are possible for me, the way that I show up to things, the way that I talk to people, the way that I dress, the way that I move, my day-to-day way of being. Those things have resulted in the things that I do, and the things that I do are what moves matter on this plane. That is how I'm getting all the results I have. Some people get confused about manifestation, right? Yes, I'm all for manifestation, and we are manifesting. Manifestation is real. We are attracting things, but manifestation, the root word of Manny is hand. What am I moving with my hands? What am I doing with my life? What's happening on this physical plane? I can't just sit on a cushion and meditate all day and have clients come bang on my door and ask if they can give me money. I've tried. I wish I could. It's not going to work. I have been the person who wrote 55 affirmations every single night, 5 pages, 5 times in a row for 5 nights, whatever, like that 55, 5 thing. I don't know, whatever. I wrote all that stuff. The 55 times for 5 days in a row of what I wanted to call in and affirming that I had all these clients. Was I making offers? Girl, no. Boy, no. Non-binary icon, no, I was not. I was not sending out 55 offer emails. And if I was, I would be getting different results. There's no way if I had sent out 55 offer emails that I would not have received some type of different result than I would sitting alone in my room, writing in my diary about my affirmations. Now, really, ideally, we want both. We want to be affirming to ourselves. We want to be working on our mindset and on our beliefs. We want to, our beliefs. We want to affirm who we are and what we want. That's definitely true. But we can't only do that and not look at our actions, our physical actions, our choices. What are we doing on the day to day? And how are the things that we're doing either yielding or not yielding results? There's no guilt, blame, or shame in that, only curiosity. And there's another video where I talk about how important it is to bring curiosity into things. All of this is an experiment. I sent out 55 offer emails. Did I get any results? What were the results? Bring curiosity to that. Oh, I didn't get the results I thought I did. What can I change? I got better results than I thought I would. Let's celebrate and let's refine it and let's do it again. But the things that we're doing are having the biggest impact on what we are having. And that is all flowing from who we are being. Who we're being is about what we believe, what we feel, right? So if I feel like nothing I do matters and I'm not really sure that I'm worthy and I don't know if people are going to like what I have and I doubt myself, that's who I'm being. That's the vibration that I'm putting out, the thoughts that I'm thinking, the emotions that I'm feeling, where I'm resonating, self-doubt, insecurity, lack, fear, scarcity. Then the choices that I make and the things that I do are probably going to be tinged with that being. They're going to come from that being place of doubt, of fear, of lack. So even if I am taking actions, I might be working from a place of stress. I might be not doing the best I could. I might be half stepping it. I might be not doing my my top tier work because then I feel like I don't want to do that much because nobody is going to like it anyway. And then because it's not top tier work, I don't really want to put it out. And then because I'm not promoting, I'm not getting results. And that confirms my belief that nobody really likes what I have. All of it is self-fulfilling. So we've got to look at, who do I want to be? Do I want to be the kind of person who has these results, who is successful, who believes in themselves, who is confident, who is naturally and effortlessly magnetic and abundant? What would that person do? Write it down. You just wrote yourself a roadmap. Do those things and tap into that place first. Get yourself into embodying that version of who you want to be, and then do those things, and then get curious. What type of results start showing up? And when you start getting different results, celebrate and affirm it's working, and keep going and keep going and keep going. I'm telling you, if you have not done this work before, if you've not thought of it this way, if you haven't heard this, if you haven't tried it, shifting from have, do, be to be, do, have is one of the most foundational operating system shifts you can make to completely change the level of success that you're seeing in every area of your life. If this was valuable for you, please leave a comment below and let me know what was the aha. And also let me know, are you already operating from be, do, have, or do you recognize yourself in have, do, be? And what do you think you want to change? What kind of person do you want to be? I would love to hear about it. Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for being here. I'll see you in the next one.